Abusia mamu nyina makwa ba ye betena se na fe ye di enkomo awodo nsema wodo beto bi ye betena se na ye di enkomo ebi eni se immediate pass aye national chairman edema aye NDC amanyoko no aye Wura Samuel Ofosu Ampofo ana e ka se na ne nsema wodo di to ye nyina efa nsema wodo bi a aye communicator communication director de ma aye Wura Baomia aye miraculous Aboagye nsema wodo bi na sentem wode beto dwa se ye Wura aye NDC amanyoko na disrespect pa so meyi Yewura aye omampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama so medi aye NDC amanyoko no edimu ne no ana Yewura Ofosu Ampofo so edi nanu atosa ensem no mu bia wono so akire na adwene eso edi afa ho obusua yenkoni ntie se ne Yewura aye Ofosu Ampofo o kire ne ensem mu efa ye ba betrans na fei ye di ensem no so ho nkomo.
See that they do this in every election. President Kofi brought this country out of oblivion.
All right, so you heard Miracles Aboagye, who is the spokesperson for the Bamia campaign, giving us a litany of reasons why the NDC must not be voted for in this year's election. The Honourable Samuel Ofosu is here. He's actually heard him. Honourable, what's your response to what Miracles has said?
I'm not surprised he's called Miracles.
Why? Why do you say so?
What he's doing is very miraculous. First of all, I don't want to go toe to toe with him.
Right.
But I believe that if we want to check his background, he's a young man who was made a DCE for Akuapem North.
That's true.
District Assembly.
Yeah.
And did not last for more than 2 years, if my memory serves me right.
Oh, you know him very well.
I know him. And so that shows his track record. At least I was a DCE. I completed my tenure. I moved from DCE to MP, moved from MP to Deputy Minister, from Deputy Minister to Regional Minister to Local Cabinet Minister. And so the gap between us in terms of the depth of understanding and knowledge of governance is very huge. So I'll forgive him for the miracles that he's performing on radio. Otherwise, very simple analogy that he used between the driver's mate and the spare driver. If the driver's mate is doing all this good work, why is it that when the driver is sick, the spare driver is called to come and take the vehicle, while the driver's mate continues to become a driver's mate in that vehicle?
Well, I think that's a good question.
That's what I'm saying, that the depth between myself and him is wide. Because if you say that the driver's mate does all the work, and the day the driver is sick, the driver's mate is not allowed to come and drive the vehicle, but they go for the spare driver that you say he doesn't know anything, he's lazy about. But when the critical time of driving the vehicle comes in, the mate who does all the work is made to sit there, continue to do his mate work, and the spare driver is made to come and sit behind the steering wheel and drive. Then it means that spare driver is more experienced and more reliable than the driver's mate. That is the answer that I want to give you.
Okay. That's with that particular analogy.
But he said that we are being disrespectful of Ghanaians, asking that John Mahama should come back again. For me, what he's doing is the height of insensitivity and the height of disrespect to the people of Ghana. When indeed you have a vice president who is the chairman of the economic management team, whom the president assured all Ghanaians that he brought him as a vice president because of his track record as a deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana, and he's coming to turn the fortunes of the economy of the country around. And that John Mahama time, before time, dollar was 1 cedi to 2 cedis to $1. And that Dr. Baumia has come to turn the situation around. Today, $1 is almost 16 cedis. And if you are not a miracle person like Aboagye, you cannot come and justify this.
He says these are challenges.
No, I'm saying...
He mentioned it. He said he accepts that they have challenges.
You call a miracle to justify that somebody who managed to keep the dollar at 4 cedis before he left, and one who took it from 4 cedis and then it's about 16 cedis now, that one is a challenge. But John Mahama's one was mismanagement. Then you must be a miracle person. That is why I say that I'm not surprised that if you are not called a miracles, you cannot justify this.
Okay.
You have a situation where a president who came in and said that, look, there's shortage of teachers and nurses. Because when we use all the subsidies, we are able to take just a handful. But we are building more classroom blocks. We are building more hospitals. Today, ask the doctors that between the 8 years of Nana Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia, and the 4 years, or let me take the 8 years of Atamnos John Mahama, who has created more opportunities for doctors, paramedics, and nurses in this country. Go to Ridge from bottom to top and see the number of workers who are working there. I have had the chance of getting some of my relatives admitted at Ridge, so I spend a lot more time there. The movement of workers to and from the hospital, morning shift, afternoon shift, night shift, is amazing. Go to all the hospitals that we built. And so between us, whom will the doctors and nurses be proud of? The one who have built the infrastructure and created employment for them? Or the one who have come and for almost 8 years has not commissioned a single hospital in the country? Single one. He has not commissioned even one. So in between the two of them, whom are you going to say the doctors and nurses will be grateful to? The one who has created the infrastructure and opened up opportunities for them, so that the more nurses and doctors we are training, they have hospitals to work in.
No, but per his logic, the nurses would be grateful to the man who says, I will continue to pay you allowances. Not the man who has put up the hospitals. The nursing trainees are happier with the allowances than the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, the University of Ghana Medical Center.
The last time
that's been the BB's argument all the time.
The last time I checked, a nurse said that their allowances have not been paid for several months.
Yes, but it's still there.
Now, now let's also look at the scenario this way. The one who came and created opportunities for the nurses, high numbers of them, to go into the nursing training, turn out and fill the hospitals, the clinics, the chief compounds and others that we were. And the one who has come and is not even expanding. So when you even get the free, whatever, allowance and others, and you finish, you are at home, you are not working. Which of them would they prefer? Which of them would they prefer? So, and again, I have interacted with a number of nursing training institutions and principals who said that the numbers that we're taking, we could take about 1,000, we could take about 800, but now the caveat is that they put a cap on it.
Really?
And say that because of the allowances, instead of the 800 and 600 that you were taking, you can only take about 300.
Oh, you know this for a fact?
I am telling you for a fact, and you can check.
Oh, so you see the numbers that are now
the numbers have been capped.
Training institutions
they have been
reduced.
capped. They have been reduced, drastically, because they are taking the number of nurses trainees that the allowance can take care of.
Oh, I get it.
That is the reality.
I get it.
And I don't want to mention facilities, but I have spoken to principals of some of the Christian health, nursing and training schools, and some of the main, nursing training schools, and they say that their admission quotas, they are giving them admission quotas, and some of them have been more than halved. So you are depriving so many opportunities for people who are qualified, but because you are paying some allowances, are unable to enter into the nursing training institution.
We'll take a short break, sir. It's just 30 seconds. We'll take a short break. We're talking to the honorable.
Right. I'm saying people quote in a Ofosu Ampofo nene ana echegu ya na betrase na fe ye dinen sef no so ho enko na monitor.
NPP communicators 1 wo Kofi Oduro boys in omo shale. Only nti omo shale there bia. Omo you weak and they are not active when comparisons or comments are being made. And that's why I'm trying ye can sim hunusa na ono so to here honorable Ofosu Ampofo ye free tamarind yaba ofosupo so di yaba mo so mo free every tamarind yaba mo so amase ya sante fon kwa ne ya enye obi free tamale odun abebi kuma se tamarind pressure afa no strong every tamarind yaba ofosupo futi ne yaba na utie yewura ofosupo fu na nesema o kanya nti if you are a paid communicator of New Patriotic Party na obi as anwen se e twantro sei na also to ohwe di mu twantro busu a that means you are weak and it saddens my heart say me betra ha me cry from afar I say what I see na mo no amona mo so called communicators amobo party hu dawuro no obi twantro na otewa na watwantro no asoro kon baby me be checho errors and lapses and ntro awo ye papa Ofosu Ampofo ana so Ofosu Ampofo ne nsam kakra ye okai ntro ye muma se etwom one I say mate no mate obi kaso ye mate that is so new experience bia ye retwika na mate no let me also put a record say enya baomianko na aka say hoye mate to mama on kwado kan tu de bia meka I will continue to enlighten Ghanaians about it or say or your spare driver spare driver cross wo mo boss how de wo no da ba tie na ya na say bia na ni kuma so na ehunu akosi o mam da o mo bro sata wishi on do say wo your spare driver and also qualify the bus of because he was more or less like a mate, a driver's mate. It told me na makabi. It is our commentary even to baby. Why occurs we mate in Tino oba wa anyejuma na why there that means that issue is unnecessary to be discussed again. Evan Tronchen. Now Ofosu Ampofo krona say Kofi eko no dollar 2 cedi. And mama ne this for befa call 4 cedi. Ena Akufo Adom ne ba omi abefa ko he say almost 16 cities entro fita kakraka pa entro wa bra obi organ ha bia nim say when Akufo was living power in 2009 to 2008 $1 was 1 cedi man na enim sa de we na wa betra waka na what's why edin no waka no wafa no ho adi entro ba ko no entro mienu I say NDC buy no Osi hospitals a commission. It is not also true. Yes, it is true. NDC started building some hospitals, but commissioning them on much time the hospital am commission here. Now to another Rich Hospital there it wasn't and they say any hospital yasasi AC a hospital that and they expanded but renovation. It was operational and more mobile your friend say renovation car hunting and the adwuma enye news so others say na mo akata hospital wey ya hyase ya wie ya yemu adwuma mankofo ya wie mankofo yemu adwuma no how much hospitals now yemu adwuma na because Ministry of Ghana Medical Center ya mo kan no was commissioned on 18 December or November 2018 nti commission here dey here now to one wo twam throw we dey kire now so to one why logo me he now to boso so akwaji pay so communicator mo shale yes another nwa Ofosu Ampofo wasa dibiem I say abai ba kwa wama hospital say wama nurses and doctors opportunity pa ayoma ban no it is not true because more time na nurses for call striker Jack Toronto na mu papa Mahama akacho say wanya magician and o commande adwuma mo maye nti opportunity na adama na miracle aduma miracle everything Aboagye na Kofi aduma ire besimanye miracle Aboagye obi a me nza o ya analysis man a o tuma constructive analysis no o try when mu hwea na ye kan sem ne gu so which is wrong so as I mentioned however your mind ye chichere some Mahama ye den say Kofi de ye den you your mind nti ade bi a bebo man it doesn't matter whether party A did it or party B did it what matters most is that na situation ye komu no the situation has been ratified am I say they hoto aba any ade hia edima traba ye na who no say it was a mistake and it is still a mistake. See, a 2024 year woman is drama and we near Banoa. And yes, we are the perfect one when we knew. But obey because people are what? Tired. Yeah. Because what they expect from the current government, they are not seeing it. Into what they are making effect. As it's a matter of Oba Waja Wade. Nikuna Ujana Wade no. Na Oshino. Oshino pa ni utushino shuna nanwa kwa chia kudi baby. And Ujana Wade. Wakofa ba kwa Oba no. Oye caring. Then so no onya konhoma. Utie adenze den komunusi kono. Die no wote ho no ohwe no ba no oyi akonhoma. We say so ye care, oh honey, are you okay? And so onya konhoma. Eti akobase wo ba na dia memenefe pick between the two. Ya bono ano chia na so one day wu akoma no be the bed. So that say but the okrokro na you say woni your friend say na onye akoma no he can be e betu akasa che ma opadwuma ya sika na woni a okopadwuma ya adiskaba so etiko senkofo binom bepese ombeto aba mama hama one party for na beto two omo am I desperate because they are not seeing what they expected from this government enti so all the mama wadi MP deputy minister vice president acting president ebe jina na aka chen say wo ye better chen de ono afi no baba what nyansa be de wo trim because we na wo kan wo mada ana untumi so hwe obi appearance untumi hwe say baumia sora was offbeat nti oba o ma ye aduma because Nicholas Zelensky and everyone say Ukraine president say o ya actor yeah Nicholas Zelensky Mario Mbwa one actor bi anso obetu ay comedian but dey na esi enye na Russia fo ani adi nyina onom dey esi ani a besi na ho a oye so we ten na we so ten so na omko monim enti is not matter about me esa ohuriti no you judge him per nanija ka Japan say base anije ba ne esa na sanyanyanyanyanya ka Japan asa papa na besa we de koto dwe be bi na atopafo a papa ebebuo enso omko pay yin na oye second favorite until we don't judge people by what they do with their leisure time so what does them what they are made of what they are capable of doing when giving them the chance enti the miracles Aboagye ne we mko try and there wama Ofosu Ampofo kwan emne twantro bebrebe afa ne ho adi but yemfansi ho na ebre ne na segana fo bi ani mfrai 2024 ya yomi 7 December okokogina ballot no ho ana ballot box no ho na wa bisa ho say na akoya wo san bai wakosua bibi na de ba wakosua bibi na ode ahoto obre ya na kwa ba ku so secretization nkwa na obeya just ask yourself questions and go down kasa and na me dey say because enema asi with this period a free to 2020 ede bay because Ghana be organ be anim say when MPP took over in 2017 things were a bit smooth yemu bebrebe na me to I feel that the system is working and we used to say all this until 2020 2021 enema sha say AC ni trust na they atoto de ne penso hwiansi na nso so otumi failure enti we nye kasa bebrebe Ghana for any Sunday de ekoso bia no omuhu obu a ohu bobobu na negusu because why disappointed say wo pade bia wanya ina dia right tell us for comment in the comment section I say efa emaye yakram